And I got with the Real Run. The Real Run was like the Drew League, how it is now. The Real Run was like at that stage. All the pro players was playing the Real Run, but I got with the founder of it. His name is Deanthony Langston, and I got to him. I said, bro, let's do something for these college students. Let's do something for these college athletes. And I had this vision of incorporating the rappers that's from the city as well. And I'm like, you know what? Basketball players trying to be rappers, rappers trying to be hoopers. Let's come together and like let's do something dope for our community, right? I've been doing these last 4 or 5 years. I've been getting a lot of pro players from LA, from James Harden, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Baron Davis, Paul Pierce, Tina Thompson. I've been getting like a lot of the current and retired pro players to come together to give back information to the youth, right? We are really from the city, and my main thing is to find ways for us to be visible, right? And and I had this idea with the college league. I said, you know what? How about I add the homies from the city that's rappers? So I got with Dom Kennedy, and Dom Kennedy was like, "Hey, bro, that is fire. Let's do it." And I got with G Perico. Then I got with Game. I hit up my brother Sonic. I said, "Sonic, what game on?" Game was like, "Hey, just make sure my teammate Boo Boo." And then it came to Blue Bucks, and it came to like artists from Carson, like One Take J and Kalen for a reason. Then I got with Joe Moses. So a lot of the rappers, like including G Malone, and I'm just and Rucci, a lot of them was like, bro, this is something amazing. This is something that we could change the game with, especially like hopefully, from the inner city, the youth from both men's and women, we could come together and see like, dang, like if they are coming together as athletes and rappers, why we can't, so that was the whole vision, and now it's starting to come together and become a reality. So I can't wait, for it to come, for it to be that reality.
Oh, you said you already have your aligned artists that will be participating in Real Run. Is there any, celebrity rapper singer that you would love to join, whether it's like, Diddy or something like that, or even Snoop Dogg? Is there any, is there any celebrities you want to like give a shout out to? Like, hey, you should join Real Run, come through. Like, is there anyone off the top of your head?
Hey, you know what? So, well, like I said, the Real Run was that pro league from before, right? And if you like look back, like Chris Brown used to play in the Real Run all the time. Like he used to play in it all the time. But I would love for Diddy and Snoop or whoever. Like if you from LA, Issa, like if you from LA, like you really like that person, man, show up and let's do something amazing for our community. Like you don't have to do it by yourself. We could do it as a squad, as a team. Like that's why I would love that Silas. Shout out to Silas and DJ Head, right? Like they put me in touch with Kelly, and Kelly was able to, work her magic and do what she do, right? So, um, and that's what it's about. Like just let's come together and take care of the community. And people, as you think of the inner city, they look at fashion, music, and sports. So
Definitely.
now that the music and sports is coming together, and then you have like a Brandon Jennings that who has this tough
Mhm.
crowd brand, right? Like now we gonna incorporate everything so it could be real fresh. Like and like LA, like everybody watching and waiting to see what we do. And I feel like we can make this endless dream like really come true in other states and cities.
Is this something that you see ultimately becoming like a nationwide league, or are you just going to keep it? 'Cause I know you're LA native. Are you
Yeah.
specifically just going to keep it in California, or is it something down the road that you see going nationwide?
Yeah, I think we could do this in all other states, especially the states that have like multiple college universities. Like I feel because LA, if you think SoCal, we have probably like around 12, 13 like D1s. So
Hmm.
but my main thing is definitely hopefully we'll be able to like really like introduce this to many states, many cities. You got to think the last time we could see like actual college players play is I believe like if they make it to the final four is like April. So you gotta think from April, so May, June, July, August, September. It's like 6 to 7 months that we can't even see college players play. So I think this is a way for us to, stay in tune and continue to cheer because everybody's cheering for the high school players because of the AAU world and then the NBA players when they come back. and playing their summer leagues. Nobody's talking about college players. So hopefully this could be a direction that could go in to make sure that all levels get love. This is a huge thing that can definitely change the game of basketball.
And you did mention like Juju was going to be possibly a part of this league. Is there
Yes.
any top college players that you can confirm will be at the Real Run?
So right now, I've been talking now. I'm doing my best, everybody. I'm doing my best to make sure Bronny is playing. I'm doing my best, but most likely it's gonna be like just players from USC. So I'm thinking I gotta talk with Boogie Ellis more. Boogie Ellis is definitely involved. Ethan Anderson that's going to Pepperdine. That was at SC. Um, Jared McCain, don't know yet because a lot of them are incoming freshmen, though a lot of them are going to their schools. So this really just a activation that we're gonna be doing with a lot of college players who are coming home for the summer, but the ones who are at the schools here. Um, so everything is like in the mix and getting ready. The men's will play Saturday, the women's will play Sunday. But the best thing about what we're doing is we're doing a 9-week virtual learning session where like every Tuesday, Wednesday, we're still trying to figure out that date where now we could have a whole opportunity of like giving back information, about financial literacy, mental wellness, podcasting, broadcasting, real estate, life lessons. It's ways for us to make sure, like, okay, if basketball is that income, well, you will need another stream. So we just gotta like really put them on game with other CEOs, and let them know it's so much more out there, than basketball too as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that that's definitely good to get them prepared for life and not just basketball. It's a whole package kind of deal.